Mountain bike tip is, and I learned this the hard way when we were at Powder Ridge, and that is, if you're going to a bike park, get the number to the front desk, because if something happens, I had no idea who to call. I called 911. They're like, "Where are you?" I'm like, "I'm at Powder Ridge." They're like, "You have the phone number?" I'm like, "No." They're like, "Do you know what trail you're on?" I'm like, "No." I mean, it was just like, so be as prepared as possible. If you're going to a bike park, make sure you have the bike park number, because they're the first people that are going to be able to get to you. You know, it's not going to be the paramedics. Bike parks typically have their own rescue system. And so being able to get to them first is really crucial. And if you're not at a bike park, know where all the local hospitals are. Know where you are in terms of like what the name of the places that you're at. Try and have Trailforks ready to go so that you can tell somebody, I'm on this trail. Google Maps, you can drop a pin. All of these things. Just try and be prepared as possible, because you never know when something goes wrong. And when it goes wrong, you often can't think right. Like I was panicking when you went down. You could. I'm listening to the video. I hear myself. I'm just like, oh my gosh. You know, like your brain's just not thinking right. And so I couldn't like put two and two together. So writing those things down, being prepared, really makes a huge difference when things hit the fan.
Yeah, it's kind of a morbid way to go into anything, but really, it's the nature of our sport. You just have to be prepared. I mean, it's a good idea to be prepared in life, really, but it's some really, really good points. It's unfortunate that, you know, it's a high consequence kind of thing that happens. And look, you don't have to do things. You don't have to ride bike parks, and you don't have to push limits. You know, there's no reason. You don't have to get hurt doing this. So if you're listening and you're kind of a new rider and you're like, geez, these guys are scaring the shit out of me. You know, you don't have to be as dumb as us. You know, I mean, we keep saying, you know, we don't get injured all the time. And then every podcast we come on and talk about the latest crash. So much so that your non-mountain biking friend at dinner last night was like, so why are you doing this? Well, I don't understand why you keep trying things that you crash on. And instead of agreeing with him, we were like, that's a good podcast idea. We should talk about that. Of course, he's crazy. We would never stop doing it. I don't know. It's a different episode. I mean, I couldn't.
Totally different.
There's so many reasons, but it's just fun. It's fun. We love it.